All right, let's start today's lesson by simplifying this expression by collecting the like terms. So we've got negative 6x and negative 2x. So if we combine those together, we end up with negative 8x. Next, we have 3y and negative 9y. If we combine those together, we can get negative 6y. And last, we have minus 9 right there, so let's go and write minus 9 on the end of our expression. So there is our simplified expression. All right, number 2 is similar to our last assignment, in which we multiplied negative 7 times 7 and negative 7 times 6x using the distributive property. So we got negative 49, subtract 42x, equals 203. Our next step would be to add 49 to both sides. And when we do that, we would end up with negative 42x equals 252. All right, now to finish this problem off, we're just going to divide both sides by negative 42. And to do that, we just go ahead and do that division. We end up with x equals 6, because 6 times 42 is 252. And since the top one, 242, is positive and the bottom one's negative, our answer is going to be a negative answer, so we get negative 6 for our answer on number 2. All right, so today we're going to be talking about solving problems that have variables on either side of the equal sign. And we've been referring to the Great Wall of China as this equal sign because we sometimes wonder what to do with what's on either side of the equal sign. And just much like in ancient China, they had many mysteries about what was on the other side of that Great Wall. Well, it's actually not a mystery. It's pretty straightforward. So we're going to be solving these kinds of equations. And so what's the step-by-step process? Well, first we use inverse operations to get variables on one side. Oftentimes we go to the left side with the variables, and we put the numbers on the other side. And if we move the variables to the left side, that would mean we would put the numbers on the right side. Or you could do it in reverse order. Number 2, we add or subtract to both sides of the equation to get the variable term all by itself. And then we multiply or divide to both sides of the equation to finish off the last step. So here's an example problem. Now I have circled or underlined the like terms. We have a 5y on the left side and a 2y on the right side. So there's something that you need to understand, and that is that if you can collect the like terms on either side by simply moving whatever term you need to across the equal sign. All you have to remember is if you move a term like 14 across the equal sign, it becomes its opposite. Or if you move negative 2y across the equal sign, it becomes its opposite. So let's show you what we did. We moved 2y over with 5y, so it became negative 2y. And we moved negative 14 over with 2, or minus 2 over there, so it became positive 14. Once we get to that point, all we need to do now is simplify the expression and finish solving it. So 5y minus 2y is 3y. So 3y on the left side, and on the right side we have 14 minus 2, which is 12. And when you divide 12 by 3, which is what we do in this case, we end up with y equals 4. All right, let's try another one. Here's our original expression, or original equation with variables on both sides. Let's identify the like terms. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Let's identify the like terms. So we have 6n on the left side, 1n on the right side, negative 12 on the left side, and 3 on the right side that are two pairs of like terms. So we're going to move the variables to the left and numbers to the right, and we will get 6n minus 1n on the left side and 12 plus 3 on the right side. So 6n minus 1n is 5n on the left side, and that equals 15 on the right side. When we divide both sides by 5, we end up with n equals 3. So these are not looking too bad, I don't think. Hope you're starting to see how to do it. So let's try another one. Oh, that was the step that we just did on the other slide, but basically, again, 6n minus 1n is 5n, so you can see that process again. And 12 plus 3 is 15. So when we divide by 5, n is going to equal 3. So that's the process. So we repeated it twice so you could see it and understand it. Here's another problem. Let's try this one. So we're going to circle the like terms. We're going to rearrange the like terms so that all the variables are on the left side, all the constants are on the right side. And now we're going to simplify and solve. So if negative 4m minus 2m is negative 6m. Negative 8 plus 32 is 24. Divide by negative 6. And we end up with m equals negative 4. All right, we've got one last example. This time we're going to kind of do it together. So let's identify the like terms as far as the variables. Well, we have 4a on the left side and 1a on the right side. Now, as far as constants are concerned, we have a 7 on the left side and a 32 on the right side. So we're going to move this term over here. We're going to move this term over there. And remember, they switch signs when they move like that. So we'll end up with negative 4a minus a equals 32 minus 7, or negative 7 plus 32. So let's combine our like terms. Negative 4a minus a is negative 5a. And 32 minus 7 is 25. And we divide by negative 5. And 25 divided by negative 5, well, that's just another negative 5, because negative 5 times negative 5 is positive 25. So there you go. So do the Alex assignment and get her turned in. Thank you very much.